Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to be part of the world premiere of a new stamp set from 7 Kids Crafts called Bubble Babies. I made a slimline card using this digital stamp set. You can see by the printout here that I'm showing you that this stamp set has a lot of wonderful images, including a seahorse, baby mermaids, mama mermaid, treasure chest, a turtle, rocks, seaweed, seashells, beautiful flowers. It's just a really fun stamp set. If I had had more time, I probably would have made a separate set of cards, and probably in the future that's what I'll do, just featuring those seahorses because they're adorable. It is a slimline card. I used some colored cardstock, and I used this stencil from Brutus Monroe and Catherine Pooler ink, and I used a brush and I colored basically the background before filming the video. So I'm going to fast forward through this section. I'm coloring with colored pencils from Arteza. And also, I'm using Gamsol, which is a blending solvent that helps for when you're using colored pencils so that there are no harsh lines on your images. And it's a really great product. I have a bottle of it that has a sponge dauber on the top so that it doesn't spill, which is a good thing because I've already knocked it over. And thank goodness it had that protection on the top of it. So I'm just coloring the mother mermaid right now, and see how I have these blending stumps. Blending stumps are basically just rolled paper, and I am blending her hair because I used 2 different colors of pencils. So this 7 Kids Craft hop features a lot of participants, and in order to make sure that you go through and see all of the participants, you need to use the hashtag Team Tiny Under the Sea Hop. That's how you'll find people who are participating in this hop. So instead of me having a link below in my description box to the next person, you will just go into your YouTube channel, and at the top you will enter hashtag Team Tiny Under the Sea Hop. I'll have this listed in my description box below, so that you can just easily click on it, and it'll get you to a lot of great videos of a lot of different YouTube creators making some great cards. I'll have a link in my description box to the 7 Kids Crafts website, as well as their Facebook page, where we encourage you to join their Facebook page to learn more about them if you're not familiar with them. If you're not familiar, this is a really great company. This is the second time I've designed for them. I was part of a release a few months ago, back in April, and it was this really adorable card that I made that had a lady with kittens on her lap. So that's the first time I ever participated in a hop for 7 Kids Crafts. And then they came out recently with another set of stamps. The stamp set that I mentioned earlier, it was actually a real stamp set. This is a digital stamp set that I'm featuring today. But they came out recently with another great set of 3 sets featuring summer and Hawaiian and beach images. They're totally adorable, and I bought all 3, and I can't wait to play with them. I can't wait to make summertime cards with them. So 7 Kids Crafts is a store where you can buy craft supplies. So, for example, you saw that I had Catherine Pooler ink. They sell that at 7 Kids Crafts. And there's going to be a coupon code available to you for a limited time. So it's a 20% off code until July the 19th. Now, this is in my description box, but the code is vacation with a capital V. So definitely go check out the 7 Kids Crafts website and store, and you can take advantage of that discount. It's a great discount. This is part of the Team Tiny group on Facebook. If you are interested, I'll have a link below in my description box to Team Tiny. Team Tiny has been a real blessing for me, and I want to thank Catherine Kelly, who is the organizer for Team Tiny. And I also want to thank Marla Harris, who helped to organize this hop for 7 Kids Crafts. Every month, Team Tiny has the hop. And you can join Team Tiny if you have a YouTube channel that you're trying to grow. There's great creators that are part of Team Tiny. And this month, the theme is this stamp set, which is a digital stamp set, Bubble Babies from 7 Kids Crafts. And I have to say, I have found that the Team Tiny group and the Team Tiny hops have definitely increased my exposure out there in the world of YouTube and helped me to increase my subscription. And so that's really important, increase my subscribers. But I'm not really the kind of YouTube creator that focuses solely on the number of people that subscribe to my channel. Most important to me is to share content, to learn together, to make connections with people in the crafting community, and to be a part of the community of people who are passionate about making cards. Because let's face it, there's fewer and fewer young people in the world today who are starting to take on the hobby of card making. So, by the way, this is a file that you can use to sharpen your little paper stubs that you use to blend. It's just sandpaper. That's all it is. You can use a nail file too. And basically, this also helps to clean the color so that you don't have color blending where you don't want it, where you don't want the colors to bleed together. But it's a little nifty tool. And I'll have a link below to where you can purchase the paper stubs and that little sharpener, as well as that little pencil sharpener that I used, because it's a really great little pencil sharpener. It doesn't hold a lot of pencil shavings. That's the only thing. I wish that it was had a bigger capacity for that, because when you're coloring as much as I am, you have to sharpen your pencils a lot. So these little mermaid babies are so adorable. And because it's a digital stamp set, I was able to maneuver them so that they're actually sitting on a rock ledge. Same way with the mother mermaid. They come sort of like freestanding, and through a program on my computer, I was able to reposition them and have them sitting on the rocks, which I think is really cute because, they're under the sea and they're just kind of hanging out in the grotto, with all the other little mermaids. But these mermaids are gorgeous, and I love the flowers in their hair. I love their little facial expressions and their long eyelashes. This is such a beautifully illustrated digital stamp set. And, digital stamp sets are great because you can resize them to fit your need. And me using a slimline die, I wasn't able to use a slimline card. I did use a die to cut it out, but when I made my card base, I wasn't able to fit all of the images onto my card. But that's why I love this set. I can see myself pulling it out over and over again when I'm making ocean and mermaid themed cards. Like that treasure chest is so cute. The turtle is adorable. The turtle has a flower in its hair. And the seahorses, they are so adorable. And I just have so many ideas on what I can do. And you can also, when you have a digital stamp set, you can change the position of the characters so that they're facing each other. That's what I did with the seahorses, but I wasn't able to use the seahorses, unfortunately. I'm just showing you that I'm fussy cutting this out. My first card that I made, I used my brother's scan and cut, but for whatever reason, I didn't want to stop filming, and I didn't want to have a large gap in my film footage, so I just fussy cut that out, and that was easy enough, and I think it turned out really nice. Okay, so we're getting near the end of my video because my camera decided it was going to shut off before I could finish assembling all of my components of my card. But what I wanted to let you know is that 7 Kids Crafts does have a rewards program. So that's another really great reason to shop with them. And they offer free shipping on all purchases of $60 or more. So they've got nice stamps from not only their own company, but from other companies too. So I love this card. I love how it turned out. I love this stamp set. I love every stamp set that I've ever seen come out of 7 Kids Crafts. And I just want to say thanks for allowing me to participate in this hop. I hope you like my cards. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a lot of giveaways right now because I recently reached 1,000 subscribers. So I'm just kind of like sprinkling in giveaways here and there in my videos. And also, if you could give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below about what you think about my card, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to check out those hashtags so that you can follow everybody else that's created a card for this hop. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.